say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And that was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that beat in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that beat in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Washington Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, we've got Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Now here's Dinwiddie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Now Dinwiddie. Six on the shot clock. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, going hard to the rags, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Morris with the bucket. And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range. Kuzma outside. Pass to Beal. Here's Porzingis. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Claxton. Dinwiddie against Morris. Dinwiddie outside. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Gafford kicks to Morris. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. Two things you like to see from Porzingis.
To the middle. Here's Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bridges has got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Morris. Here's Gafford. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The shot by Beal, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Washington. Bridges outside. Right against Dinwiddie. Goes up with a stripe. Rebounded by the Wizards. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Wright, and there's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
The first one falls. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes? As you were just talking about, it changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry. And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Now here's Curry. Traps in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wright looking around. Gafford finds Beal. It's tipped. Bridges against Beal. Bridges misses. Wizards trail by 5. Right, the pass to Beal.
Last 2 minutes to play. First
Now here's Kuzma. And again, Washington no good. Curry kicks to Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Down low. Outside Curry. Pick by Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Nets, another 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Group in for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Joe Harris is checked in for Johnson. And Thomas subbed in for Mikal Bridges. The Wizards also changing it up. Abdias checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Beal. .127 left in the first. Nunn against Thomas. Nunn passes to Porzingis, and he comes up with the deuce.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now, here's Thomas. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here is Wright.
Nets foul. First personal foul. Team seconds.
There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Wright kicks to Porzingis. And it's good, 2 points. 6 points for Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Simmons dishes to Thomas. O'Neal passes to Thomas. The shot misses, and the Wizards now going the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's right on the wing. Inside, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Wright. Porzingis has got 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 4. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nets? And so it's Washington with it, trailing by 4. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Avdia. And it's Kispert in at the 3 spot. Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Harris. This one for 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Beal with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one's drained from the low block. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. And Thomas now, top of the key. Rebound, Washington. Morris outside. Simmons against Gafford. Gafford sets the pick for Kispert. Over Harris. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Kispert.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And there's the pass to Dinwiddie. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 6.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Beal against Thomas. Now here's Gafford. He's guarded closely. Morris with the ball. Out guarded by Simmons. 4 on the shot clock. Avdia gets the bucket.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Nets leading by 4. Upside Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Kispert setting the pick for Morris. Knocked loose. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Thomas is running and slam dunk by Harris.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Beal. And he can't bank that one in. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring role, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Here's Gafford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Kispert, and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And a new group in for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Ben Simmons. O'Neal comes in for Harris. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Porzingis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kispert. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's DeLon Wright in for Monte Morris. Nets leading by 8. Now here's Curry.
You watch 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 3. Over Wright. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Avdia. And the shot goes in. Avdia's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. O'Neal kicks to Finney-Smith. Drills it from outside. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
And he can't get the first one.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
He hits the second from the line. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. Curry against Wright. Curry looking around. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Wizards trail by 10. There's the drive. None. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges kicks to Curry. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. No good from Finney-Smith. Right outside. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. The shot will not fall. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Nets up 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all five guys. I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, I think we all got to get in there and rebound.
Can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Cameron Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving Chris Paul. He has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Morris passes to Beal. Morris with a screen on Bridges. Beal, that's for 2. It's good from the top of the key. And so it's Brooklyn with it. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. There's Beal with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. 90 seconds now into the second half. Morris against Dinwiddie. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Spencer Dinwiddie stepping the line with 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Wizards trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Beal. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Beal's got 6.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Dinwiddie dishes to Simmons, and the basket is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
And Simmons kicks to Bridges. The pass to Finney-Smith. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 13. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. A 3-pointer, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Bridges against Morris. Bridges kicks to Simmons. Out to the right wing. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Effort is screen on Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Wizards timeout.
Anyone want a t-shirt? Say what? I said anyone want a t-shirt? Oh yeah! I see you. Let's go!
Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Joe Harris comes in for Johnson. Thomas checked in for Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Wizards, Avdiaz checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Bradley Beal.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. Brooklyn leading by 11. Curry passes to Simmons. Outside for Thomas. The 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Thomas got 7.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Porzingis inside, guarded by Simmons. They get it back. Porzingis can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. And they get it back. Thomas, it's a wide open look. They get the rebound. Simmons. And finally they hit one. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
Porzingis with a screen on Curry. Morris kicks to Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Brooklyn leading by 16. Simmons passes to O'Neal. Outside Thomas. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Morris, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's... Oh, wow.
Goodness.
Man.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morris against Curry. Morris outside. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Off the left rim and out.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Wizards 5 right now. Bradley Beal is out there with Wright. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford into the 5 roaming the paint. And Thomas, here we go. No good, shot missing. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Now Wright. Gafford is screen on Bridges. Beal the pass to Gafford. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line 2 times.
And the first one drops. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Wizards trail by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Wright kicks to Beal. Baseline jumper, and he nails the jumper.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Into the lane. Yep, that one goes. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Back to Dinwiddie. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kuzma with a screen on Bridges. Here's Beal. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Kuzma passes to Gafford. Up top right. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the inside. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist for Bridges.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Bounce pass from Wright. Gafford kicks to Beal. Unloads from 13. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Determined to produce. Beal plays with such desire on offense, always searching for the next shot.
Bridges a screen on Wright. Dinwiddie drives in. Again, the Nets for 2.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Johnson outside. Off target with his 3. And it's Wright with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Outside, Beal. Wright sets a screen for Beal.
2 minutes to play.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
Shoot 2.
Throw good, Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league. A multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Wizards also changing it up. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Wright. No good on the second free throw.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Nunn against Curry. Banked in off the glass.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
To the left side wing. And the wide open shot from Avdia. The Wizards with another miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Harris finds Thomas. Back to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Curry outside. Avdia with the rebound. For Washington, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Beal gets a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Dishes it to Thomas. Shoots over Beal. Thomas gets the bucket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And here is Beal. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Spencer, did you have a sense coming in that you needed to be more aggressive tonight?
Oh, no, it was just kind of like the way they were playing and just wanted to be aggressive, wanted to hopefully make the best play for the team, and, you know, was fortunate to hit some shots tonight. That's really it.
All right, man. I know you want to be humble, but you played a big part tonight. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.